Well, that was emotional. I read the synopsis for this episode earlier this week, and reading it, I was like, I'm gonna cry at this episode. I know I'm gonna cry at this episode, and holy crap. Why was this the most emotional episode yet? Like, okay, so where do we start? Where do we start with this episode? There's a lot to talk about here. Gabby and Sam confessing their love to each other. The works, the water, oh, ooh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. How do I even explain my emotions on that scene? That scene was so good. It was so good, and it was emotional, and it was perfectly executed. Like, it didn't feel over dramatic, it didn't feel pushed as if it was trying to push emotion on the audience, yet it was so dang emotional, and you felt the love between them. Oh, I love Gabby and Sam. I love Gabby and Sam. Then let's talk about how they fed us. They fed us some more Libby content. I love that. I love Libby content. The scenes between Bobby and Monica, they're so awkward. And that's perfect because we all know what's coming. We all know what's coming. I love how Bobby, can't even open up to Monica about his father being dead. And then, the one scene he has with Liam alone, he's like, yeah, my dad died before I went to middle school. I am starting to actually ship them. And I think the show is doing a fantastic job executing their relationship. The idea of not listening to stereotypes and not listening to rumors and not judging people before you get to know them. Why does this show have to talk about such emotionally profound subjects in such a heartwarming and... I'm sorry. I need to get myself together. I need to make an actual review, don't I? Do I actually need to talk about things, or can I just sit here and cry for 5 minutes? Because I feel like that's basically what I'm doing right now. Listen, this episode was emotional. This was the most emotional yet, and honestly, I don't even know if that's debatable. At least in my opinion. None of the others even come close. This one, there was just something about this episode that got me in the feels. Oh, this show is getting better and better and better. I think reviewing this show episode by episode has given me a new perspective. Because having to dive a little deeper into the workings of each episode is making me appreciate each episode even more, seeing how the emotions of this show are slowly working together and slowly changing. It's really cool to see, and it's fun that I get to appreciate that on a new level reviewing this show. So you know what? I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad this is a series on my channel. Speaking of, subscribe. Oh my gosh. 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 Okay, let's also talk about how Elena deserves someone better than Joey Feldstein. I'm sorry, Elena, but that's the truth. You deserve better than Mr. Feldstein. I haven't really collected my thoughts about this episode like I have for other reviews. I kind of just flipped on the camera and I'm talking about some of my initial reactions, and I hope that's okay with whoever's watching this video. I mean, maybe that's what I should do more often, because that's really what Disney content is about, right? Is how it makes you feel. And if this show is making me feel, one, really happy, and two, really emotionally impacted at the same time, then dang, it's a very good Disney show. Once again, this show is only getting better, and I am so excited to see what comes next, because at the pace this show is moving, I can just tell future episodes are gonna be fantastic. Oh, I love this show, and if you're not watching Diary of a Future President yet, please do yourself a favor and just watch the freaking show. Yes, it has its cheesy parts, but just get over those, okay? Because it also has a lot of good stuff. Although I should warn you, if you're a parent with very young children, you may not want to watch this show. I mean, you'll have to be the judge of that, because I've seen quite a few parents online angry that they let their kids watch this show because they... I saw one person criticize Disney for sexualizing everything in reference to how much this show talks about girls getting their periods, and I find that kind of really funny, because, like, what's sexual about periods? Oh, how mad parents are gonna get when Bobby finally realizes he's gay, I mean. Anyways, I know this review is kind of cramped, but I think I'd rather do this type of form of video than not get my review out till the Wednesday after my episode, which is what just happened for episode 5. If you by chance possibly enjoyed this video or enjoyed watching me be overly emotional about a Disney family show at 5 in the morning, then yeah, it's 5 in the morning, then do subscribe to my channel. Especially if you're a Diary of a Future President fan, because I will be reviewing the show episode by episode until it ends. I think there are 10 episodes in this season, and I am praying Disney renews this for a second season. Oh my gosh, if they don't, I think I'm gonna die. Also, it would mean a lot if you could like this video. It would just give me a boost in the algorithm. It'd be that annoys. Anyways, I am going to get off your screen. Okay. Bye. Love you. Stream Diary of a Future President. Also, do you like my hoodie?